Hey, and welcome back to Chuck's Documentaries. So I made it to the refuge, and it's pretty freaking epic. These here are the Pyrenees Mountains. Today I am going to go hike to Tallon, which is like Tallon. Not really sure. It should take about, I think they said about 9 hours. So I'm going to embark right now. So we'll see how it goes. This bridge is like a Roman bridge actually that was built a long time ago. It's pretty cool. Water exceptionally clear. And yeah, this is freaking epic. All right, later. Hey, and welcome back to part 2 of Chuck's mountain adventures. I'm about 45 minutes into the hike so far, and I don't know how many meters I'm going up, but I started at 1,300 meters, and now I'm trying to get to 3,100 meters. The view is pretty freaking epic. Got all kinds of wildflowers. Haven't really seen a whole lot of people up here, so we'll see if bump into anybody. But it's pretty awesome. Feels nice to be out in nature solo. So yeah, stay tuned for what comes next. Okay, so I have made it on the map to Cabana de Electronicas, which is here, and so that means I started here, here, and I'm now here, and I'm going up here, over here, and El Tallon. So, I don't know if you understood any of that. I was holding the thing in my mouth. So I'm going, okay, there's no way to do it. So I'm here, and it looks like that's about maybe a quarter of the way there. I'm not too sure. I'm about an hour in, so that would kind of make sense. It's supposed to take about 8 to 9 hours to get to the top and back. So 4 hours approximately to get there. So yeah, the scenery here is absolutely incredible. This cloud is literally like getting ripped into two. I don't know if you can see that, but the mountain is like literally ripping the cloud in half, and it looks really rad. So I just got the living shit scared out of me. I'm walking along, and all of a sudden that thing over there stands up. I'm pretty sure it's a bull, so let's hope it doesn't think I'm a threat. Otherwise, this could get interesting. Oh shit. Don't attack me. Easy, cows, poor things. So, yeah. Looks like they're taking, which is good for me. I'm probably not going to talk to them too much because I might say something wrong that might offend them. But yeah, it scared the shit out of me. Alright, bye cow, or ox, or I'm not really sure what it is. It might be a bull. I think it's a bull. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Oh my god, there's a whole pack of them up here. Oh, they're actually everywhere. Okay. Wow, there's probably about it's probably about 40 of these guys. So yeah, I don't even know what to say at this point. This is like the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just just kind of hitting me what I'm doing. Just hiking. Oh shit. Okay, okay, okay. Chill. Everything's fine. That's the goal. I don't think he likes it that I'm here. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay. All right. And there's another cow. Nothing like a good scratch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you might wonder how cows get clean. Oh. Hey buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Don't attack me. Okay. It's okay. No. Alright. So I made it through the cows. Thank God. Because a few of them looked pretty pissed off. And I was a little scared at times that one of them was going to attack me. Thank God they didn't. Alright, now that we're through the cows, basically walk up here, and the next stop is the pass. And I think there might be a little shelter up there, I'm not really sure. But I don't really have, I shouldn't be walking while filming. I don't really have too much time to stop, because it is about 12 o'clock, and I am about an hour and a half into the hike, and I still have about 7.5 hours. Pretty epic experience though. Cloud is still getting ripped in half. Cows are chilling. I'm chilling. Got a little stream. And I'm fine today. Just met a new friend and his wife. So they go. Apparently my Spanish is pretty good because I just had like a 10-minute conversation with him, and it seemed like he knew what I was saying. He could have just been nice and saying yes, but I've reached the pass. Not exactly sure what the name of this pass is. But I'm going up. Down there looks pretty epic. Monte Perdido is over there. You can't see it right now, it's in the fog, in the clouds. I'm really hoping that where I'm going is not in the clouds, because it's freaking cold. And when I stopped to talk to that guy for 10 minutes, I got real chilly. So I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully, yeah, it's amazing up here. There's really no words to describe this place. It's I don't even know. It's incredible. So I really hope that the snow isn't too much, because I'm walking with these guys, and a lot of people use crampons. They say it's doable without crampons, but usually they recommend boots, which those aren't boots. And yeah, so we'll see. Oh, there's some snow right there. Yeah, thanks for sticking with Chuck. Later. So, just a status update. I started here. I'm gonna hold, okay. Let's see how this goes. Hi, here. And now I walk up here, plus Corona with electronica, and then I go here, which is down there. It's the Puerto de Bujaruelo. And now I'm going up here, off the map, so that I don't fall, and around here,
So, here is Salasa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, I lost. Okay, yeah, okay. So then I'm gonna climb up to this. It's El Tallon. And perhaps over to here if it's possible, but we'll see. All right, I hope you understood that. So first we had the cows, and now we have blue sheep. Yeah, I didn't know either. I'm guessing they're like spray painted or dyed blue or something. I don't really know. Good news is if you're a brown sheep, then you're killing it because there's a lot of brown sheep. Bad news is if you're a black sheep, you're still the only black sheep. I see the little guy down there, and he's looking pretty left out. So, poor guy, you know, what can you do? But yeah, sheep and cows, who would have thunk? And they all have bells, so it's like a constant song the entire way up the hill. Pretty nice. Very soothing. It's almost meditative, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. So I don't know if you're into geology at all, but if you are, I was just noticing that the striations in the rock over here are like almost at 80 degrees, maybe 70. And so, oh, actually no, over there it's like 80, 90 degrees, which is pretty crazy because that means that at one point that was horizontal, parallel to the surface of the ground. And over time, it's literally gotten shoved up, which is pretty intense. So yeah, there's a little fun fact for you. So I'm getting into the more dramatic part of the mountains here. I think I'm going through that pass over there. But I've just come upon a pretty gnarly thing that I don't think you'd want to go down. Let's check it out. Yeah, so if you go down there, I don't think anyone's coming for you. So, yeah, it's pretty intense. I'm really hoping that the little glacier that I have to cross over doesn't have too much of that. Because if it does, then I probably won't go. I say that now, but I probably shouldn't go. But we'll see. I have found the snow. This is my first step on snow. It's not too bad. I mean, actually, you know, it's kind of sketchy. But I'm hoping that there's like a legit path where I'm going, so I don't have to walk across this. Because if there isn't a path, then it's probably a bad idea. So, come up on a waterfall. Pretty impressive. Not the biggest, but looks like from where the people are going, looks like you kind of hike right through it. Now I'm not sure if this is where the snow is. I don't know if this is like the snow. I hope it is, because if so, it's like easy. But there may very well be some more up top. I'm not too sure. Beautiful view. So I hit the snow, and it's not so bad. There's a nice trail, but it looks like I'm gonna have to hike up this waterfall. So I don't know about that, because my shoes I don't think are too waterproof. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Definitely starting to feel the altitude though. I think I'm at like 2,000 meters up, something like that. So it's definitely up here. Yeah. Up the waterfall I go. Oh yeah. Well, Dad, maybe I should have brought some crampons. It's, there's a pretty good path, so that's nice. But it looks like it's gonna get steeper. I don't really know how far up I'm going. But if I had my ice axe, I'd for sure charge up there. No doubt about that. But I don't. That's pretty dramatic. It's like the edge of the earth right there. Yeah, so I am probably about 2,500 meters up right now. And I'm definitely feeling the altitude. I don't know what altitude Madrid is at, but it's definitely much lower than this. I was there basically until last night. So, that's about it. Still on the small glacier. Actually, it's a pretty damn big glacier. And I've just noticed that there's a bit of a cloud coming in, which isn't the best thing, because then you can't see where you're going. Hopefully it just passes by and doesn't hang around for too long, because it looks pretty thick. But yeah, this is where I'm at. So I just got to the top of this pass. I don't know exactly what the pass's name is. I'll look it up later and tell you. But there's a house up here, which I was not expecting. Look at this. A little campsite right here. Too bad I don't have a tent. But wow, look at that. It's amazing. And the snowpack was not too bad. Just been doing it without crampons. And you know, there's quite a few people up here, so it's definitely good that I'm not alone. Because this would be very dangerous if something went wrong. Because it gets really cold and windy up here. So yeah, everything's going nice and peachy. Hey, Codes, Binkle, and Pat. Does this look at all familiar? Walking with no crampons. And definitely not safe. If you went down there, you would not be very happy. I'm gonna get off this shit now. Just decided to stop for some lunch. Got a muffin, a sandwich, and some delicious cashews. Roasted and salted. I think that's what it says anyways. I'm about to hike up here. There are quite a few people here, which I was very surprised about. But it seems like a pretty popular hike. So yeah, I think it'll take about 30 minutes to an hour to get up, and then another 30 minutes to an hour to get back down here. yeah, and then quite a while back. So we'll see where I go from here. Just had a delicious lunch, and now I'm about to head up to the top of Tallon. I don't even know the name of the mountain. I think it's El Tallon. So yeah, it looks like a bit of snow. People are going on the snow and on the rocks. So I'm probably gonna go rocks. Hurts more if you fall, but less chance of falling. The clouds are moving in, so I'm hoping that they clear out by the time I get to the top. And the top, I think, is over there. But we'll see. I'm in the middle of the ice pack. It's pretty intense, but there's a lot of people doing it, so it makes me feel more comfortable. Almost just fell. But yeah, it's a big one. So yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Cheers. So going up this is pretty easy. I'm a little concerned about going down because everyone here has poles and they're having issues. I'm almost to the top though, so at this point, may as well go. So I just reached the top. I think there's one little more section to go. But I think I'm basically almost at the top here. I'm hoping that the snow is packed so I can walk on it. I've made it this far though, so I guess I'll be okay. No injuries yet. Knock on wood. No wood. So yeah, I'm gonna make the last leg here. It's let's see. I really hope that these clouds clear up because I think the view from here is amazing. I didn't even know until the clouds parted, but there was a huge waterfall across the way. Like, I don't even know, hundreds of feet though. And I only saw it for about 20 seconds. I was waiting for the clouds to go away so I could take a picture, but they didn't go away. So, oh, holy shit. The clouds are kind of parting. I don't know if you can see, but I guess I'm not almost there. Looks like I have a long way down snow. So, I saw some people coming back. They didn't have crampons, but they did have poles, walking poles. So, I got nothing. But the road looks pretty good. So hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Because I really want to get to the top of the mountain. I don't want to come all this way and not. So, yeah, stay tuned. Just getting to the summit here. It's pretty much straight down that way. And straight up that way. Let's go check it out. So I've made it to the top, and this is absolutely amazing. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. It just goes straight up. This one behind me, it actually is on top of me right now. Whoa. Yeah, it's literally cantilevered over. Absolutely incredible. And the view down here is insane. Wow. Friendly people. There are quite a few people up here, much more than I thought there would be, considering where it is. And everyone up here has ice axes and poles, which I don't, and that might be really stupid of me, but I did it, and now I just got to get down safely, which honestly is probably the more dangerous part. But there was nothing too steep, so I think I'll be okay. Guess we'll find out, huh? But you know, if something does go wrong, it's nice to know that there's people here that'll know that I got swallowed by a crevasse. No, and there's no crevasses either, so that's cool. It's all just kind of ice flow. So if you fall, you just go really fast and hit a bunch of rocks, and could be worse. So yeah, it looks like people are rock climbing up here too. I saw some people go down with ropes and carabiners and helmets and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if you climb up there or if you just go straight up this thing. It looks pretty sketchy. It doesn't really look good for climbing, but then again, I don't climb, so I wouldn't know. I don't really know where we are. I heard somebody say that this might be, I might be in France right now. I may have walked from France to Spain. So that's kind of cool. Actually, I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. Pretty sure I'm in France right now. So, bonjour. And there's a bunch of French people here. Like, everyone is French. So that would probably make sense that these people, that it's France. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it looks like you can walk all over there. I don't think I'm going to. I've been walking for 4 hours and 34 minutes as of right now. And that means it's about a 9-hour trek, so I probably should turn back right now. Even though I kind of want to keep going. I don't know. Could be stupid. The one thing I don't want to do is get stuck out here at night, because that would suck. Okay, I guess you get the picture. It's insane to be here. Like, I feel like I'm almost dreaming or something. I'm really hoping that no rocks come down here, considering if one fell, it would just land on my head. Looks pretty good though. Okay, that wraps that one up. So I've just been updated by this lovely lady to the right of me. I'm actually back in Spain. I crossed over into France when I went through the pass a while back. Pass Bujarelo. And so now I'm actually back in Spain, but France is just right over there. So those people sitting up on the rock over there are about a meter away from France, which is pretty crazy. I think I didn't need my passport because I didn't bring it. Weather update. It looks like the clouds are getting stuck in France, so I'm gonna have to be walking through some clouds. It looks like on the way back. Probably too big of a deal. It's not big of a deal. Just little clouds never hurt anybody. Okay, so I've been up at the top here for about 20 minutes. And yeah, I think it's about time to go down and put on pants, because if I do fall, I'd rather not cut up my legs, because it is definitely an option of falling. So, yeah, the descent. Let's hope it goes well. I'll probably take less videos on the way down, because I'm just taking the same way back, so it's not very interesting. But it's pretty crazy how in France it is now cloudy. In Spain it is not cloudy. So I'm gonna go back to France right now. I'm in Spain, but right there is France. So here I go, off to France. Trick to this whole going down the ice thing. You basically just run and slide, like so. I saw people do it, and 2 people just went straight down over here. I just charged all the way down. Just with no poles or nothing, just not even boots, like hiking shoes. And so yeah, because I was going real slow. Now I realize you just go really fast and everything's chill. Alright, that's what I learned. Just jogging through the snow. Nothing better. Snow jogging. About to go down the steep waterfall. Hopefully everything goes well. We'll see. I'm now gonna glissade down this. I realized that the rocks over here are definitely not that good. And glissading is a much better way to go down. It's like everyone who doesn't know what they're doing is going on the rocks, like eating shit and just like cutting themselves up. And all the people who actually know what they're doing are just charging this pretty hard. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if you fall, it's just snow, so it's fine. It's kind of fun. Shit. Whew. Okay, so I'm just coming through the pass. I believe I'm back in Spain now. I was just in France. And now, oh, I just met some awesome people. Ingles was the guy's name, I think. Ingles. And no say, I don't know. Sorry, I'm still speaking Spanish. I don't know the girl's name. But what I do know is that I can speak Spanish, which is kind of cool. Because I just talked to them for like 20 minutes about all kinds of stuff that I don't even know how to say. And apparently I do know how to say it, so that's really cool. So my Spanish finally kicked in, which is good. But yeah, really cool people. They told me about 4 different places to go. And one of them is actually that mountain straight ahead. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that or perhaps another one. Another one is actually up over there, and there's a lake over there. This one, they said, is really easy to climb, but it's not. Sorry, I'm like thinking, I'm trying to not speak in Spanish. It's really easy to climb, but it's not very nice on the way up. But from the top, you look down through the whole valley and all of the Spanish side. So we'll see what I do. I'm gonna go back, ask the guys back at the Refugio de Bujaruelo. He also told me how to say the name of the place I'm staying correctly, which is good to know. So yeah, I'm gonna go see some cows now. They're out down there in the pasture. I kind of want to pet one, but I also kind of don't want to get trampled. So yeah, I'm probably gonna pet one though, as long as there's not a bull around. It appears that I've come upon a marmot. I'm gonna try and sneak up on him. Oh shit, he's running. He's running! Hey marmot! Come hither. I know I probably shouldn't, but I really want to go check these cows out. They're all doing it. I'm going to just see what happens. I really hope nobody charges me. They look friendly though, for the time being. There's one that's mooing a lot. I don't know, I don't really speak cow. And definitely not Spanish cow. So I really have no idea what they're talking about. But yeah, we're just gonna walk up over here and see what's happening. Okay, Mr. Cow. Sorry, Mrs. Cow. So that's a cow. And it seems okay. Should I pet it? Shit. Probably not. Should I try? I'm gonna go pet it. Hey, Mr. Cow. Hi. Do you mind if I pet you? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. You just keep eating grass. Alright. Fuck that! Alright. Definitely not petting the cow. That was, the way it looked at me is just not how you want a cow to look at you. And there's like calves everywhere. And there's a bunch of bulls still, so I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna keep walking. This way.